Okay, so off for another 3 minutes of sales strategy on active listening. So we talked about content and delivery. We talked about needs, wants, and aversions. So now we need to really dive into the fact that a majority of our lives is going to be selling against the competition. So when you're listening, you need to really listen to what the customer has said. All right? Because they're going to give you cues on things that they liked about the competition, what they liked about your service, if they've had your car before or if they've had your services before, right? They're really going to let you know, all right? And that's great, cool. And if they're one of those talkative people, they're going to let you know everything they don't like. However, if there's a real competitor in play, you need to really listen to what was not said, okay? This will give you cues on why they haven't bought from them yet. Okay, this will give you cues on what to not talk about, you know, if they or maybe to probe deeper into. You need to listen to what they avoid talking about. A lot of people call in to avoid something. So if there's some black hole in the story that they're telling you, call them out on it, because you need to be actively listening. They might be testing you. All right. Now you also need to be listening to this bottom part. It says how they said it. All right, there's too many times that you miss out on cues. Maybe the customer was excited about it. They lilt at the end, or they get angry, or they pause, or they stutter, or they exhale. All right, you got to be able to pick up on these people things. All right, read people. That's what you get paid to do. This isn't retail. Okay, active listening is so essential that's why we're doing it first. You have to have this discipline even when you're learning about your product and training. So start using these tips now before you even have to get in front of a customer or take a phone call, right? And really understand that this is an essential piece to your puzzle or your ammunition. All right, it's not just talking. It's listening. All right, so stop. When somebody when you're listening, stop thinking of a retort. You want to talk so bad. That's why we're in sales. Shut up. Even if you're just thinking it in your head, you're talking to yourself. You're not listening, okay? Take notes. Even if it's face-to-face sales, take notes. People respect that. When I'm actually coaching somebody on my team, I show them that I'm taking notes, and it lets me pick out on key points. Lets them know I'm going to think about it later if I don't got an answer for them right now. It also stops me from having to ask the same question twice, which makes you look stupid. All right. Now, I want you to understand that the next piece of active listening saves marriages. So I'm going to save the entire section for that piece, and then we should be able to wrap things up and move into the deeper parts of the art of sale.